And these assumptions, some of them contradict each other. And the advocates don't all agree with these assumptions, but at least some of them or all of them are implied with regards to the LGBTQ plus advocates. Assumption number one, they would argue that we own our own bodies. Yes, we believe in Islam, we have given a right from Allah to use our bodies in a particular way, but it has to be in line with the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But fundamentally, we don't own our bodies. Allah owns us. And therefore, Allah has every right to tell us what to do with our own bodies. We don't have this second and atheistic assumption that that Allah doesn't own our bodies, that we actually fundamentally own our bodies. And they would argue, it's your body, do what you want with it, as long as you don't harm other people. This is a false assumption. Allah is the Rabb, Allah is the master, maintainer, owner of everything that exists, including our own bodies. And He has every right to tell us what to do with something that He owns. But they would argue, no, we own our own bodies. Now there are some religious people, either Muslim, unfortunately, and Christian, that may believe in God, but they still adopt LGBTQ plus narrative. And they may say that, okay, well, Allah owns our bodies, but He allows us to do whatever we want, which is not true, of course. But that's a key assumption of many of the LGBTQ plus advocates, which is self-ownership. And we totally categorically reject this assumption. And you should be able to unpack that and say, you're assuming that you fundamentally own your body and you think you could do what you want with it. That's a false assumption. Allah owns us. He has every right to tell us what to do with our bodies. Is this clear?